coffee? No, tea. I'm guessing we are live now. Let me check the group if we are live or not.
It
But
looks like it.
we
I
are
can
live.
see it on your wall.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's wonderful. But
Good.
okay.
Good.
Okay. Oh no, I'm watching myself. Wait. Okay. Okay. All right. So we are live. Hi, Lyndon. How are you?
I am good, my man. How are you going?
Look at the beauty of the first comment. Look, coming from Craig.
See,
look,
I can't see comments on my end. No. So you'll have to tell me what. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I know. I can see it. Fuckers.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah.
Good morning, Craig.
Very
we
good.
miss you. Yesterday, Craig and I we created an event called Zoom Pub. So we created a room in Zoom, and we invited a couple of friends. We opened our beer. We were drinking and having chats. It was really nice. Yeah, it was really nice.
That's good.
Yusuf came. Daniel was there. It was good, right? So, guys, good morning. I know you don't want to see our ugly faces on Saturday morning. It's the worst thing you can do. And we already have lots of people. It's coming up. Well, to be honest, we're bored at home and we just wanted to do some live talking about selling coronavirus designs. Is it ethical? Shall we sell? Or we will reveal the designs. And also, Lyndon, very close friend of mine from Australia, he is a guru on Facebook marketing and advertising. And we know each other for how many years, Lyndon? 3 years, maybe?
Yeah, a while now. I've been lurking around the groups for a while, and
every 2-3 days he sends me some insulting messages through the Facebook, and this is how we show our love to each other. I'm sure he does to many people as well.
Yeah, lots of people wonder where I get the things from that I send, but anyway.
Don't tell them the source. Okay, so basically, Lyndon, how it's going at home and how you dealing with this coronavirus shit. Before start, tell me what is going on Australia. How is the situation?
In terms of what's happening, what the government is doing, I think we were a bit slow to react to everything. But I guess the last couple of weeks, schools are shut down, all businesses except for like essential businesses or takeaway. So you could probably go get a takeaway coffee from somewhere, and you can go get petrol.
Here.
But I think other businesses have sort of had to close down now. Me and my family have been isolating ourselves for a few weeks, so I haven't gone anywhere. And, I don't normally go anywhere anyway, but I also don't normally have my wife and kids home every single minute of the day. So it's that's been a bit challenging,
so hard, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's hard for the kids, they're only young, and whilst they're enjoying it, at the same time they want us to, me and my wife need to entertain them all day, give them things to do. And my poor wife is trying to do homeschooling, and I just said, look,
we do the same.
I just said, do what you can, you just got to do what you can. You're not a teacher. You just try and get through this, and hopefully everything will be back to normal soon.
Hopefully. What do you reckon? How long is going to take?
I know here. I think at least another few months.
Oh, fuck,
yeah. I would have thought at least another 3 months.
Government here, they say around 6 months is going to take.
Yeah.
Which I cannot imagine. Hopefully, it's not going to take that long. But it's so tremendous. I have never seen something like that in my life, obviously, and I mean it's just crazy. Jeremy's at home. Obviously, Jennifer is at home as well. We all at home. The only luxury I can do to go to the corner shop to buy toilet paper sometimes if the stocks are out. It's just crazy. Okay, tell me how do you manage to work in this madness? Because I'm talking with everyone, with Craig, Hitchum. I always ask them, man, how do you manage to work from home? Because I always get used to go to an office or something like that. What is there any trick? How do you manage family and work at home?
I don't know, man. It's look, I really liked it because a couple of years ago, in 2018, I quit my corporate job. So I really enjoy working from home now, but it is difficult with the kids. And my wife says, lock the door of the office, but I lock the door, and then they're bashing at the door, Dad, Dad, Dad. You know, they just don't understand. So I think you need to work in small batches. You know, an hour or two, and then take a break or go outside. You know,
yeah. What I'm trying to do, I mean, because usually I leave home early before breakfast. Now I'm having a breakfast in the morning, and well, it's a long breakfast usually. And then we play with Jeremy or do some homework, then go back to work on the computer. And lunch, I usually never have lunch, and we have lunch as well, which is good. I mean, the good thing about this corona, Craig says discipline. Okay.
Discipline.
Discipline.
He means like he likes to be disciplined with he gets the leather and the gag on, and he likes to
yes.
That's, he's mixed up though. He's confused.
He's at home. He's going nuts as well, but he's not sharing his discipline tips with me. Now I know why he's not sharing. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just crazy, and I really wonder how long it's going to take. And if you're doing online businesses, it's fine. In somehow you're surviving. But imagine if you need to go to the work all the time and you cannot go. I don't know, man. I find it's so hard.
It's difficult for a lot of people now. Like I have this old rental property that I own with somebody else, and the clothes line, you know, the washing line broke, and I'm calling a guy up, you know, he's just got a little washing line business. That's his job. He goes and puts up new, and he just said, I can't go out anymore. I got no business. It's just stopped. You know, so if you rely on that daily income to do your physical work or whatever it might be, then now you've got nothing. And that's where I'm like, thankfully our government is putting in place some welfare. You know,
is there any support from government in Australia?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, they are putting something together now, so people can get like a job seeker payment.
That's good.
You know, like it's about $700 a week or something. So it's, you know, it's pretty good. You know, and I guess that's the beauty of living somewhere like Australia, and probably much like the UK, where there's a good sort of welfare and healthcare and things like that.
We're lucky about that. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm not really a fan of Boris, but it looks like he's trying. He fucked up at the beginning of the situation because that's the immunity thing. But after that, I mean, they support the local businesses, which is always all right. But still, it's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, shall we move forward? What do you think?
Yes. Yeah, let's get into it.
I have created this funny-looking presentation because I thought instead of showing people our ugly faces, if we show the presentation, we might get more attention. And I mean, since this thing happened, I am always thinking about how ethic is doing products about coronavirus designs. Okay, and I just started to do research. Especially I went to the Amazon, Etsy, TeePublic, and there are a couple of places, you know, and I went there to see what other people they do. And I found some designs. We would like to talk about that. It's going to give some idea to the people as well. But I personally, I'm in the middle. I like the designs about Corona. I like humor. I like, from my understanding, everything is questionable and you can take a piss. That's fine. But there are some limits. There's a gray thin line over there, and because the situation is horrible, and it's a big pandemic, and people they lose their loved ones, and people they will be sensitive about those products as well. But on the other hand, there are lots of people out there like us, and they would like to make joke about this situation as well. It's a human nature, isn't it? We like to make joke even in the worst conditions. And so we will have a look to the designs and let's talk about them. This is, I started from the worst to the best, okay? So this is the first one, when I type coronavirus on Amazon UK, this is the one of the T-shirt comes on the top. Well, very simple design, and the graphical skills are not really good. What do you think about that? What do you think about the idea of, for example, I'll show you quick the next ones as well, the way you will, classical one, I survived the 220 toilet roll apocalypse, and I survived the coronavirus. This is the classical one. And obviously straight out of Wuhan. And on the right, I survived 2020, 2020 coronavirus invasion, etc. Yeah. Those are the products I call bottom level. I mean, don't get me wrong. I did lots of shit like that in my life. Trust me. I used to follow the news when I started this design and printing business 10 years ago. I was selling on Amazon. I did lots of horrible things like that as well. And I'm not saying I'm clean. I'm just questioning now. But those products, they are so simple and straight away. They're funny. What do you think about designs like that? For example, the first one. Let's start from the first one. How to go back? Let me go back.
Yeah, I think. I mean, what you said, like you used to do it 10 years ago. I think, say, if you look at it from an e-commerce or a print-on-demand business point of view, I think this type of stuff was popular back in the the Teespring days and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And you can ride on trends and that. I mean, I think these shirts are crappy. I don't know who would actually buy that, to be honest.
Exactly. Yeah, who buys that? But
but I think I don't think it's a good business practice. I think if if your business is selling T-shirts and just riding on trends, and you're still selling on a platform, then go for it, I suppose. But I think there's a lot better ways to do it, a lot more tasteful ways to do it.
Exactly. Yeah. This is what I'm thinking.
I just don't even think, I don't know who would buy this stuff. I think, you might get some viral sort of engagement if you're running an ad on Facebook. But at a time of need right now where people, where people are struggling in that, I don't see why they would waste their money on this. And if I'm wrong, then so be it. But I think what's worse, which is probably not a discussion for today, but you see a lot of things about people getting scammed for buying face masks, like scammers out there just trying to take money off people. I think that's the worst. Those people will go to hell. The ones that are trying to, they're not fulfilling orders for face masks and all that. They're just scamming people out of their money. But so I mean, something like that coffee mug there. I mean, that could sell. I mean, some people might like that.
That one is slightly better if you compare with the first ones, to be honest. I mean, I like making jokes, but on the other hand, they are so simple, very, very simple. Even the design-wise, they are simple as well. But to be honest, I mean, it's so funny. I was checking Amazon.co.uk. After that, I'll check Amazon US. There is not much designs related to Corona. I was expecting even more, a lot. And maybe there is a restriction on Amazon. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really Amazon expert. I cannot talk about that. But I mean, I was expecting way more products, lots of products about that. But not much. I mean, I'll show you. I'll show you some stuff on Amazon while we're talking this.
Yes, I think. I mean, if someone came to me, and I've seen the question a lot in some of the groups, is oh, should I do a coronavirus T-shirt? Should I do this? And I say, well, if you're asking that question, it means you don't really have a good business anyway at the moment. If you're trying to capitalize on a crisis, look, if you want to do it, whatever, go and do it. I personally haven't. I just think, well, it's a waste of my time. I prefer to focus on building a long-term brand. But on the other hand, if you've got a store that sells T-shirts, for instance, you want to do, say, a nurse's shirt, and that's a good niche in itself. If you've got if you're selling to nurses, obviously that's a massive niche. Donate some of the money as well to a cause. So there's ways you can do this and make good money yourself, and also give a bit back. So I think there's good ways and bad ways. Yeah.
In the meantime, Craig is saying you cannot upload coronavirus-related designs to the merge at the moment, which is a good news, by the way. Guys, who is watching, if you have any ideas about what we're talking, if you have your own comment or your feedback, feel free. I mean, as I told you, I'm in the middle. I mean, some designs, I believe, yeah, they're nice, they're sellable. I mean, there is no harm to do that. But some designs, they are horrible. As Lyndon says, I've seen when this shit started in China. I remember, especially ClickFunnels Facebook group. I've started to see lots of posts coming from people. Hi, I'm thinking about that design on coronavirus. What do you think? This, that, and I've seen some. Mainly, I've seen bad reactions to those people, which is understandable, which is really nice as well. I mean, people, it's a big shit, man. I mean, it took some time for us to get to realize how important and how dangerous this coronavirus can be. But now I believe it is. Everybody knows that this is a big threat to the human race, and everybody's taken seriously. So designs like that, my opinion, this is my opinion, guys. If you want to sell. I'm not judging anyone. By my opinion, those are so cheap designs to sell to people. But again, it is capitalism, isn't it? I mean, there is an open market. Everybody can offer what they want. Being ethical, it's between you and yourself. But I mean, I don't know. So interesting. All right, let's keep looking.
What's that flag there? The veterans owned together.
This is yeah. Last night I was doing a research.
Yes,
I mean, look, this is on the one on the right is not that bad. Together we fight. I like the idea of it's giving a message to the people. I mean, instead of fuck coronavirus or something. I mean, I'm not fan of I've survived jokes too much, but for example, if you look to the first one, survived from toilet roll. Okay, sound is funny, but fuck coronavirus.
A bit of humor there, you know. That one there, I can't imagine anyone. I can't imagine anyone buying that first one that said "fuck coronavirus." I mean, that's just
yes, it was on the first page, so it's crazy. But this flag. So we get into the better examples now, tiny bit better ones. I would call. For example, I've seen that flag on Amazon US, I guess, and I mean this is good. It gives a message. I mean, I like to see that. It's telling you something instead of vulgar stuff.
Well, I think as well, right? If that one says a flag for veterans, look, that there's quite funny. You know, that's quite humorous. The yellow one, that's like the "Don't tread on me." But going back to that black one for veterans, I mean, if you're running a business or you're advertising to veterans, you don't necessarily need to have coronavirus on the flag. This is from a business point of view. People might not want to buy something to that, but you can say, you know, in times like this, we need to come together and together we fight. There you go. People know what you're talking about. You know, I wonder whether you'd get more sales if you didn't have coronavirus on the flag. But everybody knows what you're talking about. Do you need to print it on there? You know, and I think, look, if you can make money in a time like this, doing something tasteful, you know, inspiring people, doing a nice product that people like, well, then why not? You know, we need to keep the economy running, don't we? You know,
yes, definitely.
Yeah, we all need to still sell, and so
there are some comments. I think they are your fans. This is the first one. I don't know. I cannot see the name. It says Facebook user.
Fuck him. That's probably Yusuf or someone.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure he is someone we know. And also,
he's a scammer.
Same user. And finally, a good, very understandable comment. He says, people like expressing their emotions and humor through things like T-shirts, mugs. It's no difference from the awareness T-shirts people sell. On the other hand.
Look, you know, I would agree. You know, and I think a lot of things that what we've been saying is it's not necessarily wrong, but also you've got to think from a business point of view. Yeah, would someone buy that fuck coronavirus shirt? I don't know, but some of the other ones are really intelligent and people might buy them. So I think, like I said, if you can sell it, you know, there you go. Doctors, nurse, registered nurse. Perfect. Yeah.
I've seen lots of products related to those niches as well. I believe it's the right time for people to focus that kind of niches, probably.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
All right, good comments coming. I like it. Oh, nice.
Well, except for that
Okay, let's
person
go.
that said "fuck Lyndon." We've got to find out. We've got to find out
But
who it is.
I know why they are jealous. I know
They
why
are
they are
jealous. I
jealous
know.
because,
Just trying to
guys,
see it. What might
if you
be.
don't know Lyndon, if you don't know Lyndon, he is a guru in Australia. He is a
Ultimate
guru
guru.
of kangaroo, and like
And
all gurus,
and my
like
Ferrari.
exactly. This is, let me put it
Look
on
at that.
full screen. People they can see that. Wait, can I do
If
that?
you've
There
got a
we go.
Ferrari, if you can tell me you've got a classic
He
Ferrari like
has one.
this, not everyone can afford this. This is, drop shipping.
From dropshipping. Okay, what did
That's
you
right.
drop to buy this one?
Yeah. I dropped my full-time job, and that's all I can afford. So
Oh,
there you
nice.
go.
That's wonderful. Oh, man.
Good one.
Okay, how I can go back to the screen? Oh, okay, screen share back. Wow, I'm learning this. Beautiful. Okay, so let's have a look to the other products. Now things are getting better because I was desperate when I was doing research. I was saying, oh man, people they selling this shit still. I used to sell 10 years ago, but designs they starting to get better. But I was checking T Public. T Public is going nuts. I mean, I have to show you how many corona-related designs. How I can do that? Give me a second, guys. I mean, for example, on Amazon you cannot find that much. And I've checked Etsy. When you type coronavirus on Etsy search bar, it takes you to a help page, gives you information about coronavirus. So there is not much
Right.
over there as well. But T
Yep.
Public is going nuts. I'll show you now how to share. It's crazy, man. I mean, stuff over there. Some of them they're really creative as well. I have to say. Let me find the T Public. Just a second. There we go. I'm guessing. All right. So we are in T Public. Let's type coronavirus and see what comes out. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yep.
Craig is saying, "Did you say kangaroo?" I love it.
Kangaroo.
And Lyndon
Good one.
love it as well. I can see. Oh, okay. All
What have
right.
we got here?
So,
Yeah, they're good. Wash your fucking hands. So that's
I
true.
mean, wash your fucking hands. The message is good. I mean, the graphical wise, it's so simple, but wash your fucking hands. Fuck coronavirus. Together we fight. I like this one. And the picture of the virus himself, which is okay. And classic, keep calm and wash your hands. This joke will never die.
Yeah.
This is very good. I like the graphical wise. This one is good. There are so many. There is no restrictions on T
Non-stop.
Public as well. No non-stop. It's crazy. This is nice. Social distancing club. This is very good one. Together we fight. Okay, this is smart as well.
There's some very creative designs there. That's for sure.
Some of them they are so beautiful. Honestly, some of them they are so nice. But anyway, so the coronavirus madness going on crazy on T Public. If you are into that, and that will be handy to have a look over there. And okay, let me share a new screen again. Wait, opera. Right. So if you go back to now, things are getting a bit creative in my point of view. I like this one on the left. It is from Redbubble, and I like that kind of jokes. It's very creative in my point of view.
Yeah.
And then I same Redbubble as well. You cannot search coronavirus in somehow they block the keyword, but you can type corona, etc. They still letting people to sell the products over there related to coronavirus, but they are not promoting. But Etsy is a bit different. Craig is just saying Etsy are shutting accounts down for corona-related stuff. So guys, if you are doing POD t-shirts and selling on Etsy, please be careful. I mean, Craig has amazing ideas and experience about Etsy, and he's there since I know him actually. If he says this, it has to be true. So it's better to be, a bit clever. And this one on the right, I've seen on Etsy. I really like the design. I really like the mock-up as well. And it just gives, please remember, wash your hands.
Yeah.
and have a nice day. What do you think about it? This is a bit acceptable, isn't it?
Yeah, I think. Look, I mean, it's if there's a market there for people to buy it, then why not? You know what I mean? You're not taking advantage of people. You're not capitalizing, I guess, on deaths. You are, you are trying to make, I guess, add a bit of humor into people's lives. And I mean, I think we've seen some examples of where you could probably do really well if you're a seller selling some better quality stuff, better quality designs.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Whatever we have, let's have a look. I seen this one on the left so many times. Social distance queen, still on Etsy. It's not that bad. On Etsy, I've seen there are so many products. They don't mention coronavirus, but everything related to quarantine, self-isolation, social distance. There is a huge database there, lots of designs there. For example, this one on the right, quarantine and chill. Do you think this one can be, when you see that t-shirt on the right, you realize the Netflix straight away, isn't it? Or am I the only one?
Yep.
Do you think it's a copyright infringement?
Or I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of Netflix and chill,
on the t-shirts as well.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of it, but I haven't heard anything about Netflix taking them down. I mean, I wouldn't put Netflix, Netflix and chill on shirt, but I think quarantine and chill, I think it's probably fine. I mean, but I see a lot of that for every single niche. I'll see a different something and chill. I've seen thousands of them.
There are lots of. Okay, I like this idea. Let's have a look at Etsy in the meantime while we talk, and let's talk about their designs. Okay, let's go to my setup again. Guys, if you have any questions, Mike is commenting. Mike is saying, hey, Uygar, for the design wash your hand, for example, do we have to target broad interest on Facebook ads or narrow down? Mike, thanks for the question. And it's nice. I like to see questions like that. I'm not a Facebook expert, but this is your lucky day. We have our can guru from Australia.
That one, that's going to stick now, isn't it? That name.
I like it. Thanks to Craig. Craig, you're so.
Well, I know Mike. I know Mike from some other e-commerce groups. Look, it's Mike. I think if you're on it's definitely going to be a broad sort of targeting situation. Who do you target for a wash your hands t-shirt? That's a really difficult one. And the thing is, from a business point of view, you might spend a lot of money trying to get sales on something like that. I still think you're always better off targeting specific niches. Like they say, well, see, I say niche, but a lot of people in America say niche, and they say the riches are in the niches. So you need to be able to really laser target someone. So you wash your hands one. Maybe you can target nurses or parents or whatever. Maybe that is your niche. But again, it's pretty broad, and you might end up wasting money. You're probably better off sticking to something niche specific. So there you go.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks, Guru. I like it. All right, let's go. Yeah, look, that they did something so interesting. If you go to the search and type coronavirus, whatever related, what they do, instead of taking you to the coronavirus related products, it takes you a help page, gives safety information about coronavirus and that kind of stuff. I love this. This is nice. But obviously you cannot stop people to sell related products to this quarantine.
I think Etsy have always been they've always tried to uphold a bit of quality in their platform, haven't they?
Exactly. I love what they do. I love their mentality. I'm sure there are some sellers they have a problem with them, but if you compare with the massive marketplaces like Amazon, eBay, especially, Etsy has a different type of customer profile as well, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, Might like your answer. Got the point. Thank you. You're welcome, Mike. Mike. If anyone has questions, feel free to ask, guys. Hold on, let's go back to Etsy. This is the one 6 feet away. Homeschool mom. There are lots of ideas going on there. I mean, those are I'm okay. I have to say. I mean, I look positive to design like that instead of fuck Corona and that kind of stuff. Let's
Yeah.
see. Quarantine and chill. Senior to 2020. Oh, this is nice. Comes with beer. Yeah. Quarantine
That's
and
always
chill.
good.
It's always good. And lots of cards because most of people they cannot celebrate their birthday, etc. So this is reminds me
Yeah, it was my
something.
birthday. It was my birthday a few weeks ago, and I did nothing. Just sat here at
Really?
home.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
This design, can you see Senior 2020? Can you see that?
yep.
Is it on my screen? Let me see.
Seniors. Is
It,
that a friends?
is it?
Is it a friends?
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, this is friend stuff. Yeah, I can see that.
Something like that could sell quite well. People might say something we'll remember. Our
Yeah,
senior year at school, we were quarantined. Let's all buy these.
yeah,
So that could be a really good seller.
exactly. Yeah.
Because this is something we'll remember forever. So
That's correct. Yeah, this is something to
there
tell
you go.
our kids. Oh, look, Boris is here. Happy birthday. Stay at home and wash your hands. Thank you, Boris. Okay, and let's see what we have. I like the design. Sophia, Oliver, Noah. And yeah, obviously this one, straight out of quarantine. It's classic. Let's keep looking. Quarantine Queen. Quarantine with the stripe of Coca-Cola. That's a copyright infringement. Do you think?
Quarantine things. Yeah, you got the
Yeah.
Stranger. I see a lot of those Stranger Things shirts
Oh yeah.
around as well.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about on the right. I went to quarantine and all I got was this Lucy T-shirt. Man, how many years is going to be this T-shirt around?
Social club.
Yeah, social distance. Social distance. I wish we can have. Do you know Peter, our American friend? Have you ever met with
Yes.
him online?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
he has really good tools. You can search bestseller products ideas on Etsy. I wish we can have it one day and talk
Yeah.
about those designs and on Etsy and how they sell. I'll try to chase him. I'm sure he's having party at home.
We'll get him onto it. I think if you send him a jar of mayonnaise, he likes mayonnaise. So send him. Send him
He likes.
mayonnaise. I'm sure. Yeah, I have used.
He likes mayonnaise.
I've used his Etsy tool, and it's really good. So.
Oh yeah, that's wonderful software. I mean, I forgot the name of the software now. He's going to hate me. Do you remember the name of the software?
Well, he's got.
Let's give him a shout out.
Yeah, he's got Sorting Social.
Yes, Sorting Social.
And then he's got another one that's called See What Sells, and that one is just for Etsy. So that one, I'll make sure. I'll chat to him. We both should send him a message, and you can do a demo of that in your group because I think your people in your group will really like that app. It's really good, especially if you want to do, if your target market is these sort of Etsy buyers and, like personalized clothing and personalized products, that's obviously a lot of what sells on Etsy. And obviously with your app, you've got the personalized service, where the order can go on hold until you upload the artwork. So, that's the way to go.
You're talking about my application better than me already. I love it.
But I know everything.
Lyndon knows all applications, all POD applications, all POD companies, all gurus. Yeah. I mean, you are a rock star in ClickFunnels group. Honestly, I mean, how you do that? Yeah, Kangaroo. Yeah, I mean, we always talk with Kevin. Oh, fucking hell, how he can be online all the time and has an answer. You have an answer for everything. How do you do that? I mean, when I open my face. I mean, when I open my Facebook timeline,
my sarcastic answers.
Yeah, I remember when we met. The reason you got my attention, it's your extremely hardcore jokes, which
Yeah,
is really brave and nice. I said, this
yeah.
guy has potential. This guy has potential. And but we
Uh,
still wonder, honestly, every time when we gather with Yusuf or Kevin, online or offline, we always say how he can keep up. You're always on every group, every thread, and always has
yeah,
an answer. This is crazy.
there you go. There you go. That's me.
Man,
The,
this is
the,
cool.
the
Well done.
kangaroo is hopping around everywhere.
See, look, now you are using it as well. Kangaroo.
Yeah,
It won't
I
go
like
away.
it.
You know that.
I
It's
think
good.
it's
I think
good.
I like it. Well done, Craig. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, where is my this? Okay, right. All right. So this one I posted to the group. I think a couple of days ago. I've seen on Reddit or 9gag. I don't remember. This is a bit better. Not the one on the right. Please fuck off one. But for example, the one on the on the left. I find it quite funny.
Yeah,
And
really
I
good.
mean, I don't know who is selling that. Those are the mock-ups from our application, and I mean there are lots of interesting things,
Mm,
jokes you can do related to that. I really like this one because imagine everybody is at home. We still getting some deliveries, or maybe a neighbor comes from the next door to leave I don't know, a kind of food or something to give offer to you. So that
mm.
might be a good joke. I mean, doormats. I like the idea,
Yeah, I think
and
they're good. Well,
this
something like
this is
this, they're relevant to the situation now, but also, they're funny even if we weren't in this situation. But now they are really relevant. So I think they're quite good. And the type of person that has that sort of sense of humour,
yeah.
I think something like these could really sell.
Yeah, no, that's good idea. Mike is saying, I don't know why people are still on their coach and doesn't watch this amazing. Mike, be honest. Look my face. Look his face. Who would watch us
Oh,
in 11 o'clock in Saturday morning, man?
well, it's,
I mean, I'm
it's
still surprised.
it's 6:15 on
Oh,
Saturday
wow, shit.
evening here in Australia.
Okay,
And yeah, I'm still
okay.
trying to work
Well,
out who said fuck Lyndon. Can't
I'm
find where the comment came from.
well, I have some
I'm
guess. Obviously, I don't know
I'm
who
gonna
is
I'm
that.
gonna I'm gonna hunt them down. So
I think we cannot see that because of the streamline. But if we go to the post in the group in POD Academy
yeah,
or Logo Print web page, if we check the comments over there, I'm sure we will see him,
yeah.
and I'm sure he's someone you really love. I'm 100% sure.
Well, I don't love many people anyway.
Everybody loves him, man. Come on.
Yeah, but I don't love many people. That's the thing.
Ah,
That's
you
why
don't love.
that's why
Okay, all
quarantine
right.
is good for me. It's good for people. If you don't like people, it's great.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Very social. I like it. All right, let's keep going. What do we have? Oh, also I found this one. I mean, okay, we're questioning people what they do related to coronavirus, but there are lots of interesting ideas. This is the one
Mm.
I never thought about. It's a dog bandana, and
Yeah,
I mean,
one of them
I never,
is spelt
I'm not that.
spelt wrong.
Yeah. Which one? Quarantine.
The red one, that's spelt wrong.
It's
Got
a
a
seller
got an
from.
E instead of an A.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
But
that
these
happens.
things again. I guess we need to think about. People are probably just sitting at home on their couch watching TV. They might be the type of person that goes to Amazon and they think that's
Mm.
cute. Why not? I'll buy it for my dog. And then the first
Oh,
thing they're going to do is take photos of it and post it on Facebook, aren't they?
that's the one.
Yeah,
And we were talking with Mike from San Francisco, right?
yep. I know Big Mike. Yep.
Yeah, Big Mike, and we were talking with him. I mean, obviously he's part of Dreamship, and he's in the business for a long time, and I really respect what he's doing, and I really respect his ideas. We give a call each other every week pretty much, and he was saying this year is going to be a big jump for PO2 business. I said, I mean, why do you think like that? He said, Uygar, think about lots of talented people or any type of people who has some experience about designing and internet. They all at home now. They have nothing to do. And they getting paid, most likely, and hopefully. And they trying to do their current work from home, but as we all know that it's not going to be same like working in the office. And those people, they have a huge gap in their life. They always wanted to do something, some extra income for what they like to do, etc. And most of those people, they will jump on the train of POD. And he said, you will see, it's going to be a big business for POD business this year. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Yeah, look, I think there's going to be a lot of people looking for a side hustle, especially people that, if they've been laid off from their job, or if they, if they've already run their own business, if they might be a cleaner or they might be something, and they, so they're a bit entrepreneurial already. They might think, shit, like I need to get something happening online on the internet. Because if something like this happened again, all of a sudden I have zero business. And I think it goes to show, if you can offer, if you already are an online entrepreneur and you can offer your skills to other people, to take their business online, there's a great opportunity there. But yeah, I think, people say is POD dead, or, this and that. You always get those questions, but, people always need clothing. And people like things that make them laugh, and things that align with their passions and hobbies. So I think as long as you can innovate, I think it's still got a long way to go.
I think the key is being creative and trying to find different products. Look, I mean, I was selling funny, stupid T-shirts on Amazon 7-8 years ago, or maybe 9 years ago. I still see some same designs people they are trying to sell, and I have some of my friends, they trying to sell that designs we used to sell 7-8 years ago. All I say is, and then if you ask to them, and also even to our friends on TS Kickers, I talk with them because they know I have a POD company. They always talk to me about ideas. I say, okay, what product you selling? Okay, this is the design on the T-shirt. Oh, POD business is going so down. Competition is high. Yes, competition is high. This is correct. And the prices are sometimes goes up, sometimes go bad. But you need to be creative. You need to adapt to the new jokes. What's going on in the world? If you are trying to sell people, which we used to sell 5 years ago, I'm sorry, but it's not going to sell. And I don't know. I think you need to be creative.
Advertising costs as well. There's no doubt that advertising costs on Facebook are 3 times the price of what they used to be. So, you need to be creative. Do something like a doormat, or do something a slightly higher ticket item, so there's more margin in it for you. And then when you build an email list, sell cheap T-shirts to your email list. You know what I mean? So you just need to
that's an interesting idea. Yeah,
the way you think. Rather than saying, "Oh, there's no profit in selling a T-shirt on Facebook," that you shouldn't be looking now. Front end profits are a lot harder. But sell them something higher ticket. Might be $50 or $60. Might be an all over print. Like a hoodie or a T-shirt or a doormat or a blanket. Hooded blankets and those sorts of things. They're really good sellers. So sell something like that, and then give them something slightly different.
Exactly. Yeah, this is the thing they need to realize, that you need to improve yourself, guys. I mean, you need to adapt to what's going on, what jokes. And look, I'm printing T-shirts for years and years. T-shirt business will never die, but But on the other hand, I agree with them. The cost of the ads is increasing, and the T-shirt something I wish you can, but you cannot sell for £100 each T-shirt. You cannot. Nobody's going to buy it unless you are Gucci or something like that. So we used to sell a lot of T-shirts, and we used to print a lot of T-shirts. And now T-shirt is an upsell. Before other products, they were upsell of the T-shirt. But now T-shirt is an upsell, but still going strong. People, they still selling T-shirts, obviously.
Yeah, You probably agree. You'd know more than me, being on the other side. But a lot of t-shirts still sell, and people still want t-shirts. But it's probably more the established brands,
Exactly.
that actually that are selling the t-shirts. So they've got big email lists, and it doesn't take that long to build an email list. Like I've got. I started a new brand about 6 weeks ago, and I've got nearly 2,000 people on my email list. So, if I actually got my ass into gear and started emailing them t-shirts and stuff, I'd probably start selling some to them. So, I think that's where we need to head. Is just being a bit more creative and building that database and that long-term business. And that's where. That's where the people really prosper. So,
a quick question while you were talking about branding, and you just said you started a new brand 6 months ago, 5 months. How long did you start?
Oh, no, 6 weeks.
6 weeks. So,
yeah.
I mean, this video is going to stay online all the time. And what do you recommend? What are the key steps of starting a brand? What do you do when you start a brand from scratch? What do you recommend? What are the steps you follow?
I think, going back to what you've said as well, is don't try and do the same t-shirts that people were selling on Teespring, in 2015 and 2016, because that stuff is old. People have seen it before. Try different products, personalized products as well.
This is always the key.
A huge. You look at some massive brands now, like there was that Simpsons one, that turns a picture of you into a Simpsons cartoon. That's all next level, like print. That's all print on demand as well,
Exactly.
but it's personalized. And I think, so for instance, the brand that I started, it was just, it was one product that I saw, and I knew it was a very, very passionate niche. And not many people were doing it, and I've had a good first month with that store, and I'm going to build it up more and more and try and start selling them other products. But I still just think too many people try from the start to, firstly, they want to do their own streetwear brand or something that is not a particular niche, and no one gives a shit about your streetwear brand, like to be brutally honest. So, unless you want to work at it for 10 years and build up a following, or unless you already have a following on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. But
you have a community.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is just to really, really laser target a niche. Like I said before, the riches are in the niches, baby.
I love this one. I need to print a t-shirt.
Gifts as well are good. We've got Mother's Day coming up, so, jewelry and stuff like that always sells well around Mother's Day and Valentine's Day.
Always, yeah.
So, yeah.
And do you follow other POD companies? How they doing? I mean, some of them they closed. For example, Hitchin Subliminator, which is a beautiful application about sublimation, and they had a problem at the beginning of this pandemic, and now they are back, which is great news. And I see some companies in Europe, including us, they reduce the amount of the work time because of the regulations and the restrictions. And in United States, do you have any update from other POD companies while people are here? We can share with them.
I try not to follow any except for AOP.
That's very nice. I like it.
I have heard that some of your big ones, like your Printful or whoever, I think a lot of their locations have closed.
I heard Custom Kit they stopped as well.
Because I know that a lot of the ones that use, I think California is basically all on lockdown. So anyone that have production in California have been impacted. But yeah, Custom Cat, they stopped. So there's a couple of smaller ones I think are still going. If you're in the USA.
Yeah.
I think
it's tough. I can understand their situation as well. I mean, for example, like us, we are small if you compare with Printful or Custom Cat, etc. They're the big boys in the market, and I'm happy to stay like how we are. But we are more flexible. I mean, our team is not 100 of people, so we can reduce. What we did in AOP, I mean, I asked to the boys, I said, hey, if you don't want to come, I'll talk with the customers. If you feel unsafe, that's fine. Two of them, they said, I'm in walk distance. I'm happy to walk, so we can come. You know, we don't need to take public transport, so we can come to work.
Sorry, can I stop you there? Yusuf just
Please.
said he wants to. Oh fuck! I'm leaving home. Oh, he wanted to come on the live and swear for a bit.
Tell him to come.
He said he wants you to add him. How can you add him?
Okay, wait. I'll do it. Oh man, to have Yusuf in this call is going to be madness. Let me message him. Okay, let me see.
Send him the link. He's probably just going to use me. That's all he does.
He messaged me as well, but when I was talking bullshit, I missed his message. Sorry, Yusuf. If you are still there, I sent you the invitation link. Let me try to reach him on WhatsApp. It's a blessing. Usually he never attends that kind of live calls. Because he's always he's a bloody rock star, which I really like him. Sorry,
yeah, he's the I don't know. I got in trouble last time I called him something in the group. So you know, the king of somewhere, but I got told that it wasn't a good thing to say, so I won't say it.
Oh yeah. No.
I think you remember.
Yeah, I do remember indeed. I mean, I don't mind to share it here, but then he's going to kill me, so I don't want to take the risk.
All right. Come on, is he going to come on or what?
I don't know. He sent me a message almost 15 minutes ago and said that I didn't see. Let's wait a couple of minutes more if he can see the message. That will be amazing to have him on in this live.
Oh, he said he's just left home. He'll be back later. Oh well.
Okay. Well, that's fine. We can do another one with him. He's always welcome, and he's a rock star. He knows how to talk and how to present the stuff. Not amateur like me.
No,
but
he's a guru, mate. Yusuf the guru.
He is the guru. And do you know what is the thing I like about him? He doesn't charge. I mean, he is the guru. I don't know. I don't know many gurus who doesn't charge with the content they share. And it's really down to earth boy. I mean, I know him for 5 years, I guess. I mean, the good thing about this internet and TS kickers, you create a community. For example, I know you for 3-4 years. We talk pretty much every single day. I never seen your ugly face, but you know who I am, where I live, my family. We message each other. Yesterday we hang out with Craig. Craig is easy because he lives in London. Our big boy, Scottish big boy, Kevin, Yusuf, Felix. I mean, all those people from all over the world. We all met in the groups online, and we all do similar stuff, and we know each other like a family. I love this little online community. I mean, my mom says I'm so antisocial. Instead of making friends online, I should go out and make friends outside. I said, Mom, it's coronavirus. Now I have an excuse. I said, I'm sorry, I cannot. I said I cannot make real friends, Mom, because if I go there, maybe I'll get the coronavirus. Now she understands, which is good.
You've got to do the right thing for society. You've got to stay inside and talk to people on the internet and do weird things on the internet. You know,
do weird things. Okay, let's go. I think my presentation is like that. I hope you like it. I hope the guys in the groups they like it as well. This is my last message in the presentation. What did I wash your hands? It's so important. Guys, this shit is important and it's very dangerous. I know some of you don't care and you don't take it serious. I mean, I wasn't taken serious as well, but we lose minimum 500 people every single day in UK. I mean, when it was happening in China and sadly in Italy, people, they weren't taken that serious. I'm talking about UK, I don't know other countries. and now it's in here. And now people, they're just realizing this shit is important. This shit is threatening the human race. You just need to be careful. I mean, let's stay at home. I mean, call your friends on FaceTime, Zoom, like what we did yesterday. Do the Zoom pub, drink with your friends online for a while, and wash your hands. Be careful. Stay at home. It's very important, isn't it? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what's the worst that could happen if we stay at home? We're at home for a few months, you know.
Well, it looks scary, yes, but there is no other option. There is no other
That's
option
right.
at all.
That's right. So
And
support each other. Wash your hands.
I feel like I'm working for government when I put this logo,
Yeah,
but you know, every little message, you know, that's important. It was nice. Thanks for joining, Lyndon. It wasn't
all
that
right.
bad, isn't it?
Thanks. It's good. It's good fun. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, always pleasure. I mean, maybe next time if we can convince our little friend Yusuf, and we can do three of us a call together and talk another bullshit with another topic if you're interested.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, brother. Thanks for time. Thanks for
All
your
right.
time. It's Saturday. You're gonna have fun with your family. But I love you. Take care. Say hi to
Thanks,
everyone.
man.
Okay.
You too, brother.
Thanks
for having us
see you
on.
later. All right, guys. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for watching our ugly face. And this is it. I mean, you can download this presentation because what I did, I linked to the each design on the presentation as well. If you want to go and check, just come to the POD Academy group on Facebook and just send us a message or email us support@alloverprint.it. I'm happy to share this presentation the way you can see the things. Again, stay safe, stay at home, and I love you all. See you later. Take care. Thanks for watching.